I know each one of you has one of these in your kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own. I will be demonstrating how to carve a wooden spoon by hand. This is easier than you think, and it is great for weddings or during holidays as gifts. I'm a student at the Herron School of Art, and in my Creative Processes class, I designed a large series of wooden serving spoons alongside my professor, who has his master's in furniture design. With this project, I worked on exploring different subject matters to convey my concept in a non-traditional way. My dad is also a woodworker, and this is his wood shop, where I will be showing you the process of making a wooden spoon, some safety precautions, and different ways to make your spoon personal to you. So let's get started. First, I'm going to be showing you some of the materials and tools that we're going to be using, and I will be explaining those later in detail. First, you're going to want to start out with your piece of paper, and you are going to want to fold it in half long ways, like so. Then you are going to start out by drawing your design onto the piece of paper. After you have that done, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut it out. And after you have it cut out, you're going to place it down on your piece of wood, trace your template, and that way you have a nice guide for some of the marks that you're going to be making later. And after you have that done, you're going to want to start carving the bowl of your spoon. When you carve the bowl, you're going to just start on your piece of wood. You're not going to make any exterior marks like this has, because you don't want to squish the bowl and that will cause problems later. So when you begin carving the bowl, you're going to want to choose one of your tools from your set that has a nice rounded edge, and this is a Miller's Falls set from my great-grandfather, and you want to make sure it's pretty sharp, because a sharp tool is a safe tool and it'll make it definitely easier on you. So when you begin carving, you're usually going to want to clamp it down to the table, but today we just don't have time. So you're going to want to start with your tool down in one corner like so, and then you're going to take your tool, rotate your arm and your wrist, and you're just going to, as you're pushing forward, you're going to rotate your arm, and that way you get a full scoop out like so. And you're just going to want to do this all along the bowl until you get your desired depth and shape. After you carve your bowl, then you're going to move over to the bandsaw, and I can't show you that right now because we just don't have enough time. But when you make your cuts on your bandsaw, you're going to make a few relief cuts, then just go around the exterior and make a nice shape that you desire. After you have that portion done, then you get on to making something that looks closer to a wooden spoon. And so then you're going to be using sandpaper, or what I like to use is an attachment on a drill press, and that creates for a nice even texture, and it also takes off large chunks at one time. And so if you're using sandpaper, which is a good tool, I would definitely start out with a 60 coarse grit to begin with. That will take off large pieces. You can also use a hand file, which has nice little teeth in it, which will also take off big pieces. And you're going to move all the way down through 120, 100 grit, all the way up to 220. And that will give you this nice smooth texture that's on some of these spoons. And after you're done with that, you're going to have something that looks this color still, but you're going to have something that's this shape and texture. To get this color, this is all natural color, by the way, I use olive oil, and just like you would use to cook with. And I like this because it's all natural. You can also use some other sealers that you can find at Menards or Lowe's, but Butcher Block is also a good option. And so you're going to take this, you can use your hands or a rag, you're going to apply this all over the spoon and get it in all of the pores of the wood, and make sure you get an even coating. And after about 1 to 2 days, it should be ready to go. And just make sure you might wash it off once or twice before you begin using it to serve or cook with. And then finally, you can add lots of different textures. This has a different handle. Just whatever you want to do to express your personality and your creativity. And that's all. Thank you.